everybody, and we are live. Wow, that is a stray beard here. But we are live, everybody. How's everyone doing today? You know, we got normal Morning Mojo going on, except for the fact that Jen won't be here. So I hope you guys understand. Oh, well, there she is. She's in the chat. Hello, my Jen. It's just me and you. There is nobody else here. Why is your wrench gone? I fixed it. We got a caramel mocha today. What's up, Mr. Pete? How you doing? It's still Morning Mojo. It's just not Morning Mojo without Jen. No, that's the only problem. So welcome in, everybody. We still got our coffee go over there. I got a caramel mocha today. Oh, yeah. It's good. And then... probably Jen. That's probably what happened, baby. Probably when you accidentally got blocked. But yeah, we're just sitting here chilling today. I'm, as you can see, still got some last minute packing to do. So, yay, getting ready for the big move. Well, it's not a terribly big move, but it is a pretty decent move. You know, it's just going to my dad's. It's just going to be a totally different change in everything that's going to be going on, guys. It'll be a different background. You know, it'll be a different location, everything. There will be more videos of us going out to the thicket, though. You're currently in Pennsylvania? Nice. Yeah, pray for Jinjin's mama. Her daddy had to take her to the hospital. She's having sciatica problems. You know, so let's hope that she's okay. Jinjin, this is weird doing it without you right there. Just so you know, it's weird doing Morning Mojo by myself. You know, I think I totally forgot to title this. I'm going to have to go back and title it later. Ooh, I made some strong coffee today. Definitely bitter. What is on you? I'm going to have to clean up my Godzillas. You know, guys, I have a huge Godzilla collection. This is one of my favorite models. Been so posable, so much fun. You know, I've got two of them actually. I've got that one. I've got this one. But yeah, guys, and of course, Jinton, everybody, Jinton. I know we haven't seen him in a while since y'all named him, but there's Jinton. Yeah, I miss everybody too, baby. I really do. It's getting kind of quiet up in here. My name is Mud. Oh, they're collectibles. You know, I just set them up on a shelf and look at them. You know, I don't really pull them down and play with them anymore. That's like this one here is just a statue. This is a Vizzy Pop 24-inch figure. It's Godzilla, actually. I even got a Kong. But they're all collectibles. I just set them up. You know, I don't really play with them or anything. Oh man, guys, I have been busy since I woke up already. I've been packing since I got up. I shouldn't have moved so much into this RV. If I'd have known this was going to happen. But you know, hindsight's 2020. What's up, Lori? How you doing? We're just sitting here chilling. Been packing all morning. You know, trying to do Morning Mojo, trying to get everything going. You know, it's been slow going because I've had to stay in a serious mood, so I haven't been able to get as happy as I normally am, guys. So I apologize for that because I have to stay focused on what I'm doing or I'm going to totally lose track. I'm not drinking anything but coffee. So yeah, nothing but coffee, guys. And besides, in my religion, it's not a sin to start drinking in the morning. So that's all there is to it. No, not in my faith. You know, I am also true. I'm Viking faith. So we drink when we want. Christians, yes, but not in my faith. And no, I'm not drinking any alcohol. I'm drinking straight coffee. Shut, you knocked over your food dish again. I'm going to clean all that up. Ugh. But anyway, guys, so yeah, we're having kind of a cloudy morning. Don't know if it's going to rain or not. What's up, Alfredo? How you doing, man? Yep, we're just sitting here taking a break from packing. We're almost done. I got my Godzilla collection. And then I've got just a few other things. Oh, I'm doing good. Just preparing for my move. You know, I have to move to my dad's. So I had to get ready for that. But it's temporary, guys, because once we get the Dolph Gator fixed up, then we're going to be taking... If you're Viking faith, or as long as you're anything but Christian or Muslim, I don't see a problem in it. My name is Mud. Yeah, I'm supposed to be moving some of my stuff today. You know, probably going to be moving in within today or tomorrow. Hey, my Jin. My Jin's back, everybody. Don't forget to go check out at JinHolder976. That's her channel. What's up, Louise? How you doing? How's Scotland this morning? Or would it be morning or would it be afternoon or evening for you? I don't know. Anyway, how's Scotland? Oh, we're sitting here with a nice caramel mocha. Oh yeah. Waking up in the morning. Joy. And yeah, guys, I'm good, thanks. I'm roasting here today. Oh wow. It's hot there in Scotland? How hot does it get in Scotland? Because we're at 78 degrees now. Here in Texas. And that's degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's kind of hot here too. That's why the front door is wide open and the windows are open. So I won't suffocate in this beast. You know, because we've been packing all morning. Y'all see down that way. Y'all can see all the bedrooms. Got all my clothes packed up. You know. Just popping by today to say hi, and I have got to go, but have a great day. Thanks again, guys. Take care. All right, see you later, Louise. Y'all are at 80 in Pennsylvania already? Nice, Ryan. I mean, our heat index is in the 80s, but we're 78 in actual temperature. I mean, just tell us how hot it feels, and then that's how hot it is. No, I got you, Ryan. I got you, brother. Yeah, it's probably about the same here. You know, with the humidity that we have here in Southeast Texas, it always feels hotter or colder than what it actually is. You know, because there's so much moisture in the air. I mean, I'm literally trapped between two creeks, which is why I live in an area that's very swampy. You know, and yeah, yeah, exactly. All the air and all the moisture in the air and everything like that. It don't feel like 77. It feels like about 82, you know. Well, 77, 78, somewhere around there. The temperature's gone up since last I checked. But we're kind of used to it. Especially me. I sleep in the elements a lot. The only thing that sucks still is the mosquitoes. They will eat your butt alive. Trust me, they'll make you regret your decisions sometimes. I was asleep and scratched in my sleep. But that's what I get for sleeping in an RV with the windows up. Or not up, sideways, I guess you could say. Open. Yeah, I heard lavender works too. I just have been able to find anything that's strong enough lavender scent to chase them off yet. Considering that I can't really afford the expensive stuff, so yeah, I haven't been able to buy the good stuff. What's up, cool kid? How you doing? But yeah, we're just sitting here chilling, having some fun. Guys, if you're new here, please like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Even if you ain't gonna stay, just hit the like button. Guys, it just helps with the algorithm. Yeah, we got some big mosquitoes down here, bro. We got some mosquitoes that are like the size of a daggum damselfly, and they will bite, dude. Oh my gosh, they will gnaw the snot out of you. Hey, excuse me. I don't know where that came from, but oh, neighbor's mowing his lawn. Oh yeah, we got some big old mosquitoes. We ain't got no little bitty buddies, but no, we got B-52 bombers as opposed to fighter jets. Welcome to Southeast Texas. Area bird, the mosquito. They'll carry you away if you don't pay attention. They get worse as you get into Louisiana. Because there it ain't a mosquito, it's a blood-sucking pterodactyl. But I love my swamps. What's up, RoTuber? Bald attack. Yay! Yeah, I hear the birds singing, man. They've been singing all morning. What's up, Raymond? How you doing? How's everybody doing? It's good to see another moderator in. Oh, busy, bro. Busy. Packing. As you can see, I've still got some packing to do. I gotta pack up all my Godzillas. I gotta pack up all my drawing equipment. I gotta pack up my meds. Good thing I got a treasure chest. Make it a lot easier. But it's still gonna be one heavy chest when it's full. Oh, man. You know those old movies back in the day where you have the big wooden chest that's just filled with golden jewels and like whole gold bricks and stuff. Me and some friends of mine once tested that theory. It don't work with yellow pine. I don't know what they made it out of back then, but it don't work with yellow pine because a friend of mine did the math and figured up how much all that would weigh. And we just kind of did a little forklift test up off the ground because it was too heavy for all of us to pick up. And yeah, everything came flying out the bottom of that sucker. Like the whole bottom broke out. I don't know if it was the way we constructed it or what, but we didn't actually have gold and jewels and stuff in it. We had barbells that we put into it to equal out to the weight. And yeah, it did not work. Oh yeah, pray for her mama, everybody. My Jin's mom is having some severe sciatica pain. And don't forget to go to @JenHolder976, guys, and let her know. Okay. And don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, share, come visit us again sometime. Especially go check out @JenHolder976, guys. We're trying to build up her channel as well. But yeah, other than that, guys, we just chilling, enjoying our day, having our good cup of coffee. About to finish up packing. I'm about to fill up this treasure chest. And I think we're going to be done for the day. There we go. Pin message. So yeah, that's my Jin's channel name. So go check her out, guys, @JenHolder976. She's a wonderful, wonderful person. I love her to death. She tries really hard on her videos. They tend to always make you laugh. She's always trying her best to be in a good mood, everybody. And don't we all? Don't we all try our best to be in a good mood every single day? It's like it's a requirement from society. Some of us grew up where we weren't allowed to be in a bad mood. I quite frankly kind of felt like I wasn't, but that might have been just my schizophrenia. Nice, Raymond. You're almost there. 1,000 subs. You're almost there, man. Yeah, everybody go check out Raymond Bryan too. Guys, Raymond's a very special young man. He's super sweet, and he'll always talk to you, and he'll definitely give you a shout out. So go check out Raymond Bryan. Yeah, we trying to get you to 1,000 there, Raymond. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, it's starting to get kind of quiet up in here, but we still got good friends. All right. That's good mocha. We're only about a quarter of the way done. We're going to go till we finish our coffee. All right, guys? I think you can hit 1,000, Raymond. I think you can hit 1,000. That's why we're trying to help you out, brother. No, we're trying to get you there. So yeah, guys, check out Raymond Bryan, or Bryant. I've been saying it wrong. Hello, Wiccan. How you doing? It's nice to see another pagan in the house. There's a lot of Christians in here. No offense to my Christian audience. I have nothing but love for you guys. Oh man, maybe I can actually sit down and put on my jewelry. No, are my fingers too swollen? Yay, that one's not. I can wear my Mjolnir. Oh, I'm doing great, man. What is doing to me? That's what is doing to me right now. Oh, okay. What's up, your fan? You know, Wick and Ride, we doing great over, or Rick and Reed, we doing great over here, man. You know, I got a lot of friends that are Wiccan. I really enjoy y'all's faith and y'all's practices. They're a lot of fun to watch. You know, I might not participate in them, but you are to go check out an Awesome Truth Festival one day, or definitely go check out one of our rituals. You might just like it. Yes, we definitely have faith in you, Raymond. So yeah, your fan, how you doing, man? How you doing? How you doing? Oh man, I think I need to pop my neck before I do that. That works. But yeah, we've just been kind of sitting here chilling. You know, we've been talking about Jen's mom having sciatica problems and having to go to the ER. We talked a little bit on other subjects. You know, no big deal. I bring a message from fellow Wiccans. She asked me to tell you to check your Discord. Oh, okay. I gotta re-upload Discord. I got rid of it, you know, so I'll have to go check it out again. But let's see if I can pull it up. Oh, you like Pac-Man, the first one, baby? But I'll definitely check my Discord or see if I can. You know, I don't know if I can or not after uninstalling it because I think I deleted it. Some of your videos are awesome, Raymond. You're right, you're a fan. The first Pac-Man was awesome. I used to have it on the old Atari 2400. But yeah, we used to have an old Atari 2400, and we had Pac-Man, we had Pitfall, we had the first ever Star Wars game. We had a few things. It was a lot of fun. Oh, I'm 37, and it's okay. You're a fan. I don't mind. Like I said, I hide nothing from you guys. You know, this is the one place I get to come and be as honest as I want to be, because you have to be careful when you're walking around. But here on YouTube, I can be honest, you know, and I like that. I like that about here. So I'm completely open with you guys. You know, that's why when that guy said, why did I go to prison? I didn't go to prison. I've been arrested in Texas and I've been arrested in Louisiana. And both times were for misdemeanors, guys. You know, one time I got arrested because I had knives at school. I didn't have them to hurt anybody. I was trying to sell them. I was homeless and I was hungry. The second was I got arrested with a weed pipe. So I got hit with paraphernalia. You know, younger years doing stupid stuff, you know, and I got caught. So I gladly turned myself in. And I only spent a night in jail. I pled guilty. I got out the next day, and within 2 weeks had all my stuff paid off. So yeah. Yeah, I've been arrested, but I've never been to prison. Oh, you're 43? You're 37. Oh, okay. You're 21 years old, Raymond? All right, all right. I love you too, my Jin. You know, hey, you're a fan. That's okay. Those are little mistakes that you learn from, okay? I think everybody should make mistakes like that at least once, because those are little bitty ones, you know. Those are things that nobody cares. Yeah. Oh, you got arrested because you had a paraphernalia on you. Whoop-de-doo. Oh, well, you just turned 28. Okay, Raymond. Happy belated birthday, man. Hang on just a second, guys. Oh, I'm going to step around this camera real quick. Sorry, guys. Just got to get my thoughts together, you know. It's been rough these past few days, and I don't like y'all seeing me a little upset. Heck, I really don't like y'all seeing me after I have a seizure or epilepsy, after I have my epilepsy or schizophrenia attacks. But I let you guys see it because that was what I founded the channel for in the first place, was talking about mental illness and poverty in America. And then it turned into spreading wisdom and creating a charity. Oh, that's awesome. You're not old, Raymond. I'm more than 10 years older than you. Okay, Ray? You're good. You're not old. Because then you gonna make me ancient. All right? Oh, man. But yeah, the white and everything in the beard, guys, the reason why people think I'm older, that came when my schizophrenia kicked in as hard as it did. Okay, I've always had schizophrenia, but it wasn't very bad. It was schizoactivity. But my schizoactivity has developed into full-blown psychosis schizophrenia, which is the type of schizophrenia I have, which means that you're functional. You just see and hear things, you know, and that is what I deal with on a daily basis. I see and hear things that aren't there. And that's why I draw the way I do. I learned how to draw them because everybody kept asking what the heck I was seeing. So I learned how to draw it. And, you know, psychosis schizophrenia is manageable. It's dealable. And, but when it hit, guys, it hit so hard and to such an extreme that it actually turned all my hair white and gray. You know, guys, it used to be a brick red color. You know, sorry for the burp, but it used to be a brick red color. Yeah. And then schizophrenia, and it just went white. But there was so much stress and there was so much problems going on whenever that kicked in that I was having 20 seizures a day, guys, back then. 20 seizures a day. And every time I was having a seizure, I'd wake up and I'd see stuff. So it was just nonstop. Yeah, it's cloudy here today and really humid. I think it's going to try to rain on us today, so we might not get to move today. But we're going to check and see. Swallow the coffee. Don't drink. Don't breathe it. Wrong pipe. Excuse me, guys. I'm okay. I just tried to breathe my coffee instead of drink it. I'm all right. But yeah, guys, that's why my hair turned gray. You know, we're going to actually probably have today an afternoon hangout. We're probably going to have a Q&A session, guys. Y'all just come in and ask me questions. And I'm going to answer every one of them as honestly as possible. And for all of nice, you're a fan. You said you was going to do it. You said you was going to do it. But, I'm probably going to take and just do a Q&A, guys. And when I get to my dad's, I have my divorce papers there. So I can show you guys exactly why I lost my kids, and I will not be afraid to show that on here because there's nothing to be afraid of. I just haven't really defended myself on it because I didn't have the proof in front of me. But all my paperwork, all my hardcore papers are back at my dad's. What's up, Scullio? How you doing? Yeah. So, guys, I'm about to start proving stuff. Hello, man. It's good to have you back on the channel. We hadn't seen you in a minute. But yeah, man, I'm about to start proving stuff. My discharge papers from the military are there too. So, we're about to answer some questions, guys. Y'all got questions. I got the answers from legal medical documents and legal military and government federal documents. So come on. That's why I put out the video today to all my haters. That's why I've been putting out a lot of videos talking about people hating on you and everything like that. Because, hey, Axel, how you doing? It's okay, you're a fan. It's okay, man. It happens. People have to come and go. It's early in the morning. You got to get stuff started. I'm glad that you don't want to leave, but don't hate that you got to go. You got stuff to do, man. That's all understandable. You're not going to upset me one bit. So, yeah, guys, we're about to be answering a lot of these accusations. I'm about to show y'all the real reasons and everything, what happened to my divorce and what happened to my military discharge. I told you guys that I got injured and they hit me with an existing prior to service because I had tubes put in my ears. And they said that was the reason. And that's on my paperwork. I didn't read the contract before I signed it because I was young, dumb, and ready to come home. See you later, you're a fan. Have a great day. Mustache hairs all in my mouth. Sorry, guys. Blech. That's the other thing. My beard care kit is at my dad's. So, yeah, I'm about to get that back. I'm about to trim these little whiskers back, and I can actually talk. I love you too, my Jin. I might even actually not cut the beard off, but I'm going to trim it down, guys. I got a lot of split ends. I haven't been able to put in the proper oils and balms that I usually do into my beard. So I'm probably about to take and trim it down to maybe about an inch or so and then let it grow back out. Because every now and then you got to do that. Every now and then you got to take, if you don't keep up on the care, you got to just go on ahead and trim it down. It's the same thing with long hair. A beard is no different. I'm starting to learn that. And I've always said if I was going to go bald, I was going to grow my beard completely and never cut it again. But I started realizing that I got to trim it every now and then. What's up? How you doing, Axel? It's always awesome to have you on here, man. But anyway, guys, not only are we going to be answering those questions, we're going to be having some awesome fun out in the thicket a lot more than what we've been doing. Because living at my dad's, he goes to the thicket quite often. So we'll be able to go with him. And we'll be doing a lot of videos out of the thicket. That's going to be a lot of fun. And he's getting more supportive over the YouTube channel. Oh, I'm doing great, Trash. How are you? We already said hi to you, Axel, man. Why you keep thinking we not? Hello, Axel. It's good to see that you're feeling good. Oh, it's all good, Axel, man. You're fine. I'm just like, could you not hear me? Maybe I was lagging or something like that. But yeah, guys, we won't be having any scalds for the rest of probably the rest of the weekend because, excuse me again, because not only do we have to, I just spotted my pocket knife. I can finally clean out my fingernails. Excuse me, dear Lord, coffee burps. I was inspecting Shuck. My dog is sick. And he's doing my wave for me. But my Shuck has been sick lately. So we probably won't be doing any extracurricular things or extra shows other than what we get the chance to do because I've got to take care of him too. He got into something in the yard that made him really sick. So we're trying to make sure he didn't eat like a poison mushroom or something. The great thing about a dog's immune system is they can fight off what we can't. The only thing is, if I do lose my Shuck, if I do lose my dog, you guys get to come with me on the journey to find a new dog. Which, I'm thinking Great Dane. Yeah, I miss everyone too. I do. I miss everyone too, Jin Jin. It seems like nobody comes in anymore or nobody wants to talk to us. But, this will pass. This will blow over. It always will. We'll find more people, baby. Don't worry. Guys, in case you didn't know, Jin Jin is my girlfriend. She's 43 years old. She lives in North Carolina. And I love her to death. I really do. We're trying to find a way to actually meet in person. We're trying to save up the money for it. We've only been together for going on 4 months now. So, yeah. She's awesome. Go check her out. She's at JenHolder976. Her channel's down here at the bottom of the chat. Go check her out, everybody. There we go. But yeah, checking on my Shuck and everything, give him a good scratching and all that, man. Got my fingernails so dirty. It's because I got to pick him up and give him a bath. And then that's going to be fun because that's going to be a wrestling match. He don't like water. At all. Like, he's terrified of it. And the whole reason why was because when he was a puppy, he fell into a koi pond. I didn't find him until 5 minutes later. Or something like that, 5 to 10 minutes later. He was still treading water and whimpering, but he was tired, and I pulled him out. And I was like, oh, my God, and I was freaking out. I dried him off real quick. I made sure he didn't have any water in his lungs. I rushed him to the vet as soon as I possibly could. They checked him out. Come to find out he was just fine. He just had some water in his nose. I have a black lab. I'm going to give him a big old hug. Right now, he's over in the other household. He's laying in the AC. It's too hot over here for him right now with him being sick. I'm not going to put him through that. He's a good dog. He's about a 8 to 10-year-old black lab. And he's real sweet when you get to know him. If you don't know him, he does his job as a guard dog. That's the wonderful thing about a black lab. Once you teach them something, they stick to it. And Shuck's stubbornness and stick-to-itive attitude has made him one hell of a guard dog. But he's getting old. especially for a black lab. So it's probably time to get a puppy and start training it. And his name will be Grimm, Grimm. So get ready to start looking for my Grimm with me, guys. We might get a Great Dane, we might get a German Shepherd, or we might get some form of hound dog or a Belgian Malinois. I don't know yet. But I actually want to buy this dog this time. What's up, Jessica and Kurt? All right. How you doing, Kurt, man? I'm figuring that's you. It's good to know y'all heading into town. I'm moving. I'm moving from where I'm at over to my dad's house, which is only about an hour away, or not an hour, a mile away. So I'm not moving far, but it is out of the swamps. It's further into the woods. Dang it. Yeah, I'm moving further away from my beloved swamps, but at least I'll get to go to them every now and then whenever we go to the big thicket, because Little Pine Island Bayou runs through there, and that's one of my favorite places to go. And I'm probably going to be hunting along Little Pine Island Bayou, just because it's easy to follow the river back to where I got to go, or the bayou back to where I got to go, in order to, in case my compass doesn't work. It's just an extra added precaution so I won't get lost. Not only that, it's a water hole, guys. Animals are going to come near it. I said about 300 yards off of it, wait for them to come up, and bang, we're going to have some haul. All right, Jessica, how you doing, sweetie? Welcome into the show. Thank you both for watching me. Oh, yeah. Jess and Kurt, one of these days, the three of us have actually got to meet up. You're close enough where we can actually meet. So I'm thinking we can sit down one day and plan a fishing trip. What do you think, man? Let's all three get together for a fishing trip. Powers, yes, I have. Now, there's a basic rule about wrestling alligators. And this was what I was taught by the Texas Parks and Wildlife. The basic rule is never wrestle a gator bigger than yourself. Because once they start getting bigger than you, it's really hard to overpower them. But, and they can actually crush you. So, the basic rule is never wrestle a gator bigger than yourself. So I've never wrestled larger than a 5'9" gator. Well, I take that back. I did try a 6-footer once, and I won. I got him tired out. I got him wrapped up, and I got him ready to go. But boy, was I exhausted afterwards. It was sit down and take a nap for a few hours time. But yes, I have wrestled many gators. In fact, I brought a 4.5-foot one to school one day. My dad can confirm all that. So, also a man by the name of Larry Williams, he can confirm that as well. If he's still alive. I haven't seen Larry in 15 years. I haven't seen him in a long time. And he was an old man last. He was a Vietnam Pathfinder. He worked with my grandfather whenever he was in Vietnam. My mama's daddy, Elsie Norton. So, it's a small world sometimes when you can run into people who served with your own people there. Oh, I'm doing good, Roadster Hunk. Thank you for jumping in here. And Powers, yeah, that's not the only thing I've messed around with. I've got to cage dive with a 16-foot tiger shark. I've got to play around with a 9.5-foot tall grizzly bear. I had a 600 to 800 pound African lion. I can't remember exactly how heavy he was because I was young, but I had a 600 to 800 pound African lion crawl up into my lap. That was funny. There was no kid. It was all kitty. Oh yeah, there you are. Yeah, she's kind of been hiding out in the background, waiting on the trolls, guys. Because yesterday afternoon we had so many trolls, it wasn't even funny. We could barely have anybody talk. You know, there's a lot of people attacking me, guys, and it's because I'm a teacher. I teach as many people as I can, and I think if you're old enough to have a channel on here and go live, you should be old enough to where you should be able to talk to me because I don't say anything bad. I don't do anything wrong. I'm not looking for these people's addresses. And it's just like they came in the other day and accused me of having a child molester in my chat. Guys, I don't look at y'all's past. I don't go, who's this son of a bitch? FBI background check. No, I don't do that. You know, your past is your past. You know, that's your privacy. And I'm going to keep your privacy private and sacred, just like I would expect y'all to keep mine. You know, but in this case, questions need to be answered because accusations have been made. So I will answer these questions when I get to my dad's. What's up, McCash? How you doing? Yeah, Jin's really busy on weekends, so she can't do Morning Mojo. So it's going to be just me on the mornings for Saturday and Sunday. Mostly Sunday she goes to church. By the way, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, share this video. You know, let's bring some more people here into the nights, guys. We're almost at 1,500. Let's see if we can break it. You know, and the awesome thing is we hit 1,820 something valid public watch hours last night. So we are almost at 2,000 valid public watch hours, guys. We are literally all a little bit. We are like 1,200 points or whatever you want to call it, 1,200 hours away from being monetized. I'm glad to see you're doing good, McCash. Yes, I miss everyone too. I miss Bubba. Where did he go? You know, Bubba and his moms were awesome. You know, I miss them for sure. There goes the coffee. Oops. I was supposed to save some for a little bit of a longer show. But you know what? We're going to go ahead and go longer anyway. I've already got a box set up right there to load my stuff into. I've got my stuff all right here and right here. So we got this. Oh, and guys, in case you're wondering, if any of y'all here have ever seen my artwork, if y'all are wondering how I color them, I don't get super expensive art supplies, guys. My art supplies are very, very, very cheap. Right here. That's all I get. I just blend the colors together to make them work, to get the effect I want. You know, so, yeah, that's, you forgot to make yours. Oh, show the jellyfishes. Jin is very proud of my jellyfish that I drew for the two of us. Voila. Jellyfish. I'm working on coloring the other one and then coming up with a background. Yeah, she uses markers. I use matte pencils. And guys, don't forget, we are still trying to create the Knights of the Holy Rose Sanctum charity, guys. Hey, emergency response team. Good morning. You're back from the hospital. All right. That's always great to hear, man. You know, I hope you a speedy recovery, dude. You know, didn't you say you were in a car accident? Or was it something else? Either way, congratulations on being back from the hospital. Oh, you were stabbed. That's right. Where did they stab you at, man? And did they stab you in the stomach, in the back, in the side? Yeah, the intruder. I forgot. So yeah, you got stabbed. That's right. Man, I've been there. That's painful. That really sucks. I've been there multiple times, actually. I've been stabbed. And now, granted, before I go any further, just a disclaimer, most of these were accidental stabbings. Okay. I used to train a lot in HEMA, and I couldn't afford the proper equipment. So sometimes I accidentally got stabbed, but probably 13, 14 times altogether. Only about 3 of those, somebody actually trying to hurt me. Yeah, I'm totally fine. Most of them were just, meh, they didn't go in far. And it's because I used to try to do hand-to-hand close, really, really close combat with stiletto knives. And it's really hard to make a stiletto that's dull, at the point, because they're meant to be really sharp, get through the armor, thin blades. And so they would slip up every now and then. It'd go through my armor and it'd stab me, and it was because there was just a spot that was bad. And I was just like, oh, ouch. Yep, you won this fight. I'm good. But man, that happens in HEMA. That happens in any sport that you're in. Even fencing, the fencers sometimes get stabbed. It just happens. But I've also been shot 3 times. I got shot in my shoulder. I got shot in my butt. Twice in my butt. I got shot in the shoulder with a .22. Only a quarter load. It was target rounds. So it didn't scatter all around my body. It went to my shoulder blade and stopped. But it was good enough to go through the skin and everything. It sucked. I finally realized why they call it hot lead, because that's what it felt like, was nothing but a burning pain. And it literally felt like somebody took a white hot iron and just shoved it through my shoulder. But it wasn't a through and through. It hit my shoulder blade and it stopped. My grandpa pulled the bullet out, poured some gunpowder on it, stuck a wooden spoon in my mouth, and lit the gunpowder on fire. I bit the wooden spoon in half and broke my grandma's table. She wasn't too happy about that. And went about my day. A little while later, I took a good long nap, took some, I think it was Tylenol 8, and went back to work. But the second time I was homeless, and yes, I was desperate. I tried to steal a guy's chickens. I figured he's got this whole big old barn full of chickens. I could take 2 and he wouldn't notice, and that's how desperate I was. And I grabbed 2 chickens, went to run. And when I did, he put rock salt in one butt cheek and bird shot in the other butt cheek, so that's how I got shot 3 times, but neither one of them were lethal. They're really nothing to really talk about. Now, the rock salt hurt. That hurt. Like the bird shots sucked, but the rock salt hurt. Oh my God. Ooh. The burning was days, man. Days. But oh man, yeah, that's right. I'm out of drink. No, I'm not. I got water. Well, anyway, guys, so how's everyone's morning going? Mine's going a little slow, aside from packing. But the show's going a little slow today. I'm surprised we got 13 likes. I really didn't think anybody was going to show up after what's been happening in the past few days. And like I said, guys, all these accusations that are being brought up against me, I'm about to answer when I get to my dad's. Y'all will see my actual physical paperwork from my divorce. Y'all will see my actual paperwork from my military career. Well, my boot camp career. And y'all will see, you know, I will do my best to talk my dad into talking with us, and he will answer a lot of questions too. I'm glad to see everybody's going good. Well, at least Jin's going good. Guys, if you're new here, like, subscribe, share, hit the bell icon. Come join the family. Come join the conversation this morning. You ain't even got to like or subscribe. Just come join the conversation. Everything's free, and we don't judge here. We let anybody come in. Just don't say your past. Guys, if you tell me your past and it's something I disagree with, I'm going to ask you to leave. But if you tell me your past and it's, here's a good example. I had a dear friend that went to jail. What's up, Pickle Man? But I had a good friend that went to jail. What's up, Pixel? And he went to jail for a violent crime. He went to jail for assault and battery. Well, I asked him, why'd you go to jail? Come to find out, his sister had went to a party and a guy date raped her. Well, date raped, excuse me. He attacked her. Well, my friend decided that the slap on the wrist the guy got was not good enough. So he went to the dude's house and beat him with a crowbar and then called the cops and was like, I hope y'all guys get here on time. I may have just killed this dude. And, that's a crime that I'm okay. I could get behind, because that guy did something horrible, But other than that, there's certain crimes that I'll never forgive. And just don't tell me your past is the main thing. Oh, yeah, Pixel, how you doing, brother? Sorry. I'm just sitting here yakking for a minute. We were talking about certain people that are allowed and not allowed in my chat, guys. And that's fine, but we're going to be taking and probably moving into Dad's tonight. I don't know yet. It all depends on what's going on. And I'm sorry I missed last night's final thoughts, guys. I got through eating. I sat down to watch a movie. My laugh is so iconic. Thank you, man. Thank you. I've never heard that before. Oh, man. But I ended up putting on a movie last night to try to calm down a little bit and to think on my topic. Well, I fell asleep. I straight up was just like, oh, you ate supper and had a bad headache, my Jin? I'm sorry. But, I'm glad that you're feeling better now. No coffee. Quit reaching for it. Man, now that guy's got me in a good mood talking about my laugh being so iconic. Now I can't stop it. Oh, man. Guys, that's why they call me the Smiling Swamp Rat. Good morning, Portia. New mode, silent laugh. I like you, Pixel. You're funny. But yeah, how you doing, Portia? And didn't you say the B stood for Brian? Wendy's for supper last night. Nice. I don't eat a lot of Wendy's. And the reason being is because the Wendy's around here, no bad idea going to. Yep. Okay. I thought the B stood for Brian. I couldn't even necessarily remember. I was trying. But yeah. So everybody, welcome Brian Portia into the show. He's another big supporter of ours. Go check out his channel too. Don't forget, go check out Jen Holder 976 and go check out Raymond Bryant. Wait, what's the time in your country? Oh, Pixel, I didn't know you were from America. Or you weren't from America. It's 10:02. Oh, you don't eat Subway around there? I got you. But no, up here, all the screw ups get hired at Wendy's. So you're always going to have the wrong order. You're always going to have the worst burger. You know, it's absolutely terrible. The only thing they do right is the Frosties. And it's because everybody loves the Frosties, you know. But when it comes down to all their normal menu items, nope. Get fried food. It's the only thing they're not going to mess up on. Huge difference. Gotcha. Yeah, PM. Okay, yeah, mine's in the AMs, brother. Yeah, her real name's Jennifer, but I just call her my Jen Jen. Yeah, I don't care too much for Mickey D's either. And it's because there's really no effort behind making their food. Everything's dehydrated, pre-cut. You know, you ain't even got to flip the burger. There's the clam grills. So, I mean, really all anybody's doing is sitting there doing a totally automatic process. The subways are ran and owned by foreigners. Not that that's a big thing, but the language barrier is thick. I can understand that. You see, a lot of our donut shops around here are owned by Thai and Asian folks, and that's not a big deal. If I could understand what they were asking me. But when they go to talk, I feel so bad because it makes me sound horrid. But when they go to talk, I can't understand a word they're saying. You know, and my hearing's already bad. So you add a thick accent on top of bad hearing, and you get a bad lip reading. So sometimes I'm just like, what did you say? So I can totally understand the language barrier problem. Yeah, I know, right? I actually have I actually have 1,492 people, you know, unless it's went down. Yeah, I've been trying real hard there, Pixel Riot. There is only a couple of things I like from McDonald's. I like the chicken nuggets, the Oreo McFlurry, and their caramel frappe. Oh, I got you. New mode, short laugh, hee hee. Tee. McDonald's. All right, Trash. I know you were going to say something there, but I could tell that the algorithm or whatever, the text kind of screwed you over. That autocorrect is a pain in the butt, isn't it? And when you go to do voice to text, sometimes it'll give you a totally different sentence than what you said. And you're sitting there going, you know what, you've been listening to me talk for like forever. Why can you not figure out what I'm saying? What's that I'm holding? It's just a water jug, man. It's just some spring water, bro. McDonald's is great if your pharmacy is out of X-Lax. You see around here, that's Taco Bell. Although some people do call McDonald's McShits. Not a huge fan of Hardee's. I've never had Hardee's. But yeah, I don't drink any. If I do drink alcohol, I'm drinking honey mead, which is a honey wine. Thank you, man. Yeah, we call it Taco Hell here too. I used to work at the Taco Bell down here, dude. And I used to sit there on the line and make my whole staff laugh because I'd walk in the door, I'd sit there for a few minutes totally quiet, and then all of a sudden I go, Hola, me llamo Paco, and I spend all day and night slinging tacos. Please come in and buy from my store so I can afford all of my chores. Make a run for the toilet. Yeah, definitely. It's all synthetic food. I call Taco Bell shit Bill. What's up, Pat? How you doing, man? No, I'm not allergic to honey at all. I'm allergic to broccoli, cauliflower, pineapple, coconut, and blueberries. Oh, Okay, I have had Carl's Jr. And Carl's Jr. isn't too terribly bad. I like the fact that they give you a buttload of fries. Oh my God. You'll have fries for days. Don't ask for a large. It's good to see you in here, Pat. You know, we've been having problems with some trolls lately. And I think they're coming from a certain person's channel. I'm not going to mention who. But I will say this. It's unappreciated. It's unwanted. And I'm going to keep blocking you guys. You know, if y'all are listening now to all these trolls, or if y'all watch this afterwards, I'm not listening to you. I'm not giving you power. You're not going to be able to upset me. Why? Because I'm about to prove all you MFers wrong. Because when I get to my dad's, all my important paperwork is there. And I'm going to plaster it on here just so you can shut the hell up. Thank you. You know, guys, I'm a nice guy. I really am. I troll, but mostly peaceful. I get you. You know, there's a difference between, that's a lot of allergies. Be careful, man, please. Oh, I definitely will, Pixel Riot. Thank you, man. I used to be addicted to Carl's Jr. Oh, okay, I got you. Taco Bell gives run for the border meeting. That's a good one, Brian. You know, peaceful trolling coming in there going, dude, what's with the beard? You know, or being like, hey, your clothes are kind of funny looking. You know, something like that. You know, not coming in there going, you're a child molester. You're horrible. I know your past. You know, you don't know nothing about me, guys. Why? Because there's no record of anything but my 2 arrests, my 2 divorces, and my 1 incident with the military. Other than that, you ain't gonna find nothing. Not for a long time, not until I got diagnosed with disability. So yeah, you ain't gonna find nothing on me. Oh, they're not different colors. It's just in the shade they look different. But my eyes are always blue. Well, they'll switch between blue and silver. The internet, unfortunately, was created to give trolls a home. Yeah, I know. I love Dairy Queen cheeseburgers, chicken tenders, and their Oreo blizzard. Oh, yeah. But yeah, man, and it also depends on what clothes I'm wearing. What's up, the Caden? How you doing, man? But if I'm wearing like light colored clothes, my eyes will be a lighter blue. But if I'm wearing dark colored clothes, my eyes will be a darker blue. I do have a condition. I'm a schizophrenic epileptic. So you are right. There is something wrong and there is something different between each eye. But y'all can't tell because of the reflection. One of my pupils is larger than the other pupil. That's the only problem. And that's due to concussive damage. I've had over 8 concussions before I was 12. Yeah, I'm a schizophrenic epileptic. I'm just on medication. And I do everything I can to control myself. And I take and that's what happens. Some color clothes can bring out people's eyes. Exactly, Caden. But yeah, I am definitely a schizophrenic epileptic. I have paperwork to prove it at my dad's. And that's why I'm a disabled American, guys. Texas will not hire you with epilepsy. You know, they will not hire you with schizophrenia. You combine the two, you're just messed up. You're a liability. They don't want the insurance claim. They don't want the accommodations they're going to have to make for you. And they do not want someone who's going to call in every now and then being like, I'm having an epileptic episode. I'm having a schizophrenic attack. I'm having both. You know, they don't want somebody who's going to call in all the time. So it makes it really hard to find a job. One side of me is bigger than the other because of my scoliosis. Oh, yeah, that's what happens for sure. Forgive me, guys, for a second. Oh, yeah, man, just have a happy life because life is short. Enjoy your life and don't waste them on things like drugs and other bad things. You know, There's only one drug I do. Tobacco. Yeah. I smoke tobacco. But I got hooked on that before I realized I was a schizophrenic. I've been trying to quit. Not easy. Hardest thing I've ever tried to do. Controlling my schizophrenia, I found an easy outlet. You know, my book, my drawings, you know, my game that I'm creating. You know, those all correlate into, you know, safety blankets and safety nets for my schizophrenia. But other than that, I do medicinal cannabis. And the reason being is for my, yo, what are you using to record? My cell phone. Yep. I don't have anything but a cell phone, guys. You know, I got a cell phone, an RV, and a dog. Those are my most expensive items, I guess you could say. My most valued items. What's up? Hey, Miss D. Everybody. Deanie Murphy Reynolds right here at the bottom. That's my stepmom, everyone. Yeah, see, even Jin Jin gets it. But that's my stepmom down there, everybody. That's Miss D. Welcome her on in. She's a wonderful, wonderful woman. She's also an epileptic, and she has seen what I've gone through with my schizophrenia and my epilepsy. So she can verify a lot of what I say. About what time I have minus the about what I have minus the RV. I got you, Brian. What's up, Superior? Yeah, that's my stepmom, everybody. She just likes to be called Miss D. You know, just go on ahead and say hi, be nice to her. You know, she's a wonderful, wonderful lady. Probably the best woman my dad's ever got with. Hi, as. I think you meant hi, Superior Aviation, my love. But yeah, what's everybody doing today? And Miss D, I just got a little bit left to throw in my treasure chest. And then it looks like it's going to be a cool day for us today. So I think today's going to be a good day to go on ahead and grab some of this stuff and get it out of here. But give me just a second to step around the camera and everything. And I'm going to take a couple hits off of my, yes, my RV is my home. But I'm going to step back behind the camera real quick, take a couple hits off of my tobacco, and then I'll be back. All right, everybody? I just do not condone the use of tobacco nor the use of tobacco products. I am addicted, which is unfortunate, but you will not see me doing it on camera unless it's extreme circumstances. And that's my promise to you guys. Because I know not everybody likes tobacco. Not everybody likes seeing someone smoke. So I'm not going to do it in front of y'all. That's only common courtesy. Which is something that I just call courtesy now. Because it ain't so common. It's really not. See you tomorrow there, Pixel. What's up, Usagi? All right, see you later, my Jin Jin. Oh, spell check. What's up, Usagi? How you doing? Clint, can I tell you all two truths and a lie and then try guessing the lie? Go ahead, Caden, but it's hard to guess a lie through a text. Oh, okay. Everybody who's new here, Deanie Murphy Reynolds is my stepmother. Well, will be soon. So y'all be nice to her, say hi, and come on in and join the show. Remember, hit the like, share, subscribe button, bell icon. Come see us every time we go live, guys. Make sure to share the videos too. We're trying to create a charity here, guys, and we definitely need more members, everybody. So definitely try sending in as many shares as you can. You know, it's much appreciated. Even if you ain't staying around, hit the like button anyway, guys, and head on out. You know, it just helps with the algorithm. I'm great. Oh, I'm doing good too, Usagi. I just a lot of work to do today. You can tell us 2 truths and a lie, and we guess it. Oh, that's what you mean. All right. I'm not going to tell you which one's the truth, which one's a lie. So let's see what you guys can do. All right. Miss D, don't answer because you know. All right. First one. My dog is named after an old English legend about a hellhound. 2. I've been arrested twice. 3. I've been everywhere in the United States. Now guess which one I lied on. Yep, she's the famous Jin Jin. 3. All right. Let's see. Everybody's saying 3 so far. Let's see what everybody else is saying. Last lie is everything, everywhere. There you go, guys. I haven't been everywhere in the U.S. I've been to quite a few places, but I haven't been everywhere. So, yeah. But the other 2, they're true. I have been arrested twice. They were for misdemeanors. Nothing big, guys. Yep. You know me, my Jin Jin. But yes, I have been close to quite a few places in the U.S. and I've driven through quite a few states, but I didn't live in them. I hope to travel around the world one day too, man. That is on my bucket list, to see every country in the world. The heck was that? Talk about not prepared. That scared the patootie out of me. I about farted on that one. Oh, man. So, anyway, guys, we're hitting an hour and 17 minutes here. It's going to take a minute for this to upload. So, I have no idea what that was, but it came from the neighbor. All I know is it was, yeah, I know, right? I about pooped my pants. And just, wow. But, it's all good, though. Anyhow, guys, remember, I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Y'all are the backbone of the channel. Y'all are absolutely incredible. YouTube wouldn't exist without you viewers. Without you viewers, us content creators are simply just people babbling and doing stupid things on the internet. All right, guys. You know, so you guys give us purpose. You guys keep us driven. You guys keep us on the right road. You know, what's up, Rust B? You came at the very end of the stream, man. But welcome into the show. I hope you like, subscribe, and come join us for afternoon hangout later on today. But without you guys, as content creators, oh, I just gave you one, Rust B. But you know, we're just nothing without you guys. You know, so I want to thank y'all, even if nobody else does. I want to thank y'all, especially from the bottom of my heart. You know, guys, because y'all gave me a purpose. Y'all gave me a reason. You know, some people say they can live without a purpose, but when you're like me, you need one just to be able to make it through life. And guys, y'all help me find it. To spread as much knowledge and wisdom as I have learned. And I'm so happy y'all stop in to think that I'm actually worth listening to. So, guys, thank y'all so much. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are the real heroes, not me. Love you. See you from the swamp. Later from a gator. And remember, love your mama, love your papa, love yourself. Be kind. Always find a way to help. We'll check you all next time. Bye, everybody.